How's it going, everybody? My name is B, and welcome back to Your Altcoins. Today, we have one specific topic to talk about, and that is Ethereum 2.0. The switch of Ethereum from proof of work to proof of stake, and that it's actually in pre-release and around the corner. I also have some details on the proof of stake system and how much Ethereum you're going to need to participate in the proof of stake. Ethereum 2.0 pre-release kicks off relatively feature complete. This is huge news, and I can't wait to get my hands on Ethereum 2.0. I can't wait to participate in Ethereum proof of stake. Ethereum has launched its first pre-release for phase 0 of the network's evolving transition to Ethereum 2.0. The post notes that this marks the first release in a series of weekly releases through February. Phase 0 and 0.1 is relatively feature complete and approaching stable. This is very good news for those of you who are Ethereum bulls, especially after the Constantinople issues we heard about earlier in the month. Ethereum 2.0, also known as Serenity, is planned to be the system's final upgrade as the entire network transitions from a proof of work to a proof of stake consensus algorithm and tackles fundamental questions such as scalability, economic finality, and security. Serenity thus represents the last in a series of 4 stages set out in the platform's roadmap. At present, the network is in its 3rd stage that consists of 2 system-wide hard forks, Byzantium and Constantinople, both designed to pave the way for Ethereum 2.0. The latter was notably recently delayed due to a vulnerability issue detected mid-January. Commenting on today's first pre-release for Serenity, Ethereum co-founder Vitalik suggested it was basically feature complete for Casper. As reported, Casper FFG, which stands for Casper the Friendly Finality Gadget, was first published in October 2017 as a proof-of-stake, proof-of-work hybrid consensus model designed to provide stronger economic finality and security. Other proof-of-stake solutions planned for Ethereum 2.0 notably include the sharding scalability feature, which will split up transaction processing between smaller groups of nodes to increase the blockchain's total throughput. Alongside Ethereum's 2.0 first pre-release, a new testnet dubbed Goerli went live yesterday and will serve to trial a key sharding client for Serenity known as Prism. For developers, a testnet provides a simulated version of the primary network that allows them to try out smart contracts or upgrades without having to pay gas for their execution. Goerli, an open-source community-built initiative, will reportedly be instrumental in syncing other major Ethereum clients such as Parity, Geth, Nevermind, Pantheon, and Ethereum JS. This is one step closer to the proof-of-stake system. For those of you who are listening who are not really into blockchain tech or into cryptocurrency technology, I'll just give you what proof-of-stake means to you as a consumer, as a holder of Ethereum. If you hold the minimum amount of Ethereum and you put them in the wallet, or however they decide to do it for the Ethereum proof-of-stake system, you will be eligible to receive additional Ethereum back based off of the fact that you are now holding these Ethereum to help secure the network. Instead of mining to secure the network and be rewarded with Ethereum, you are holding on to Ethereum, putting them into your wallet, into the proof-of-stake system to secure the network and therefore be rewarded with Ethereum. So the big question for everybody is how much Ethereum must you stake in order to be eligible for the rewards? And the answer so far is 32 Ethereum. So the question was asked on the official Ethereum Reddit, when will we know 32 Ethereum for PoS is the final number? And Vitalik himself, as you can see right here, responded and talked about Ethereum and talked about how at first they had really big requirements to get into the proof of stake system. In the previous version of hybrid Casper, the minimum deposit was 1,500 Ethereum, which you guys can imagine is a ton of money. And in this, he talked about having it that much Ethereum, or that many Ethereum, made it so fewer people were involved in the staking process, made the transactions really, really fast. We're talking 90 transactions per second, but by doing that, it was much more centralized and not very secure. So then they went through a lot of algorithm changes. You can actually read this article right now. Just punch in Ethereum 32F Reddit and you'll find it. He started to get a bit technical here on the information, but the result of their study and their research shows that by decreasing it to 32F, they're able to still somehow have a 100% efficiency increase and still do approximately 40 messages or transactions per second, all the while decreasing it down to 32 Ethereum per staking person. Now, as a safe bet, Ethereum is very attractive in its proof of stake model, being the 3rd largest cryptocurrency in the world, being around for as long as it has. If you're looking for a safe investment for your cash, Ethereum is probably a good bet. Anything in the top 5, top 10 is generally a good bet. So in order to prepare for the proof of stake system Ethereum has coming up, you're going to need between $3,000 and $4,000 worth of Ethereum right now to do so. And considering the price of Ethereum where it is, and considering the price where it was and the price where it will be, you may never see cheaper Ethereum than it is now. And that is everything I have for you today on Ethereum's quick little video. I want to bring this update to you because I know some of you have expressed interest in staking Ethereum down the road. So there's your update. It's coming around the corner. I'm excited to try and do it myself as well. Hope you guys found value in this video. If you did find value, share it with a friend so they can find some value as well. And if you are still here after all this time, hit that subscribe button as we close in on 50,000 subscribers. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.